Welcome everyone to episode 12 of our Dokeycraft series. As you can see, we've been AFK'd the perimeter for quite a bit. Remember last episode, we had a brief start on designing this whole entire perimeter, and here we are, halfway done. Now, in this episode, I'm starting things off. We're going to finish this off. I know it's going to take a while, but we're going to finish it off. So let's continue the time lapse, and let's do this. That there is going to be the longest intro I have ever done to a YouTube video. Not from your perspective though. It's taken me almost 4 or 5 days of AFK in this whole place to get this massive area. It took about 12-ish hours just to even set it up before I even started AFK, and that was mining all the sides and then waiting for the TNT to go around and blow everything up. Took forever. Plus at the end I had to go around and clear up all these sides and then make sure there was no deep slate in the floor, which there shouldn't be. Apart from every now and then in the corners there is some. But we are done, and now we need to find the center of this place and do our finishing up. We need to clear out all this water as well. So let's quickly do that. Now let's go find some slime chunks. But as you can see, there are little areas that we need to block off to stop the water from not being able to drain. So let's block these off. I'm using chunk base right now, which helps provide where the slime chunks are. So hopefully if this is correct, this should be a slime chunk I am building in right now. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a platform and place torches there to make sure no mobs spawn. Because slimes, they can spawn at any light level as long as they're below -40, I believe. And also the water is all the way down, but there are some blocks along the edges, so I'm going to have to go around and fix that, but that will be an issue to worry about later. I just want to get some slime chunks in, and then we're going to take a break from this area because I don't want to deal with any more perimeter stuff for a bit. It's been a while. And that should be a slime chunk. Hopefully that is a slime chunk. I don't know how many slimes will spawn there now. Oh, perfect! It is a slime chunk. That is amazing. I was getting a little bit scared there because they weren't loading in. We could easily turn this into a farm. You know what? I'm actually up for building this into a farm. Pretty sure this chunk as well is a slime chunk. Honestly, slime farms don't even need that much building. You just need an iron golem, which will then lure the slimes away. And from there, you just farm them up. Unless I want to go with a really fancy slime farm. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything too complicated. Now, let's see if this is a slime farm as well. Or slime chunk is probably a better word. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, so I went and got some blocks. I don't know what I'm going to make. I'm just going to make something green. I've gone through and got some emerald blocks and lime concrete from the Bowser Castle that I've been using, as well as I made some lime stained glass. I don't know if I'll use it or not, but I thought I'd bring it along, as well as magma blocks for the killing chamber. I haven't got anything for the storage yet. I should have probably thought about that, but I think I've got stuff anyways. Let's just go and make something. And this thing's going to have layers as well, so maybe I should have thought about gathering more items before I started this. Let's just get the foundation done first, so then I know what I'm building on. Out of here! You guys are so annoying! I might as well just destroy the floor. I'm just going. Oh my! I can't deal with this. I'm going to replace the ground anyways, so I may as well do this. I'll save this for the last thing. Well, what I'm going to quickly do is fill in each one of these layers, leaving a 3-block gap where the magma blocks will be at the bottom. So I'm going to quickly do this, and we'll be right back. That's the outline of the farm done. We haven't even done the killing chamber yet. And so, a lot of the slimes were just dropping down here. As you can see, there is none at the moment, because I just flew away. Now let's light up this place. you can hear all the slimes. I don't know, I've never actually built a proper slime farm in my life, and I'm 100% being honest here. They have all been small chunks that I've just manually farmed. Here I am actually building one, so I'm not looking at a tutorial. I'm not doing anything. I'm just hoping that I'm doing this correct. Oh my, now I need to build the killing chamber at the bottom. Look at, now I need to fight all these dudes. Maybe I should have built the killing chamber first. And this is not even the final step as well. We've got to make the storage system, and we've got to add in the iron golems. The iron golems are just going to make it so the slimes target them, and then they can't reach them, and then they die and fall in the magma blocks. So the slime farm is basically done. We haven't got anything major for the sorting system, but we've got these hopper mine carts, which will hopefully be quick enough for the system to work. We don't need anything too big. But what it is the minecarts come over, and because hopper minecarts work twice as fast, or a lot faster than normal hoppers, these should pick up all the slime balls and then deposit it into this chest in time for the next minecart to come. But there is still more that we need to do for this slime farm, because at the moment it works pretty well, but we can make it even better. We need to add some iron golems for these slimes to be attracted to. So I'm going to quickly do that and see how well this turns out. Okay, so I've gone around and placed all the iron golems. I think I definitely have overdone it, but I've got plenty of iron, so it doesn't really matter too much. Now, while I was making that, definitely need more room. Like, we've got too much slime. I was about to say I'm done and I can move on to the next thing, but I really should make a better sorting system for this, so I'm going to fix that. I think we have finally finished the farm. This storage isn't anything big. All it is the hopper system coming into a dropper elevator which shoots the items up and into the chest system. Man, this thing's going to fill up in no time. That's the only issue. Maybe I should do a shulker box loader. Figure that out later. There is our first farm in the perimeter. Now, I've had enough of this perimeter, so I kind of just want to head off now and do something else. So let's head back home. So I have some news for all of you. Lately on the server, we have had some technical difficulties being able to run the server and Dokeycraft itself. So you're probably wondering why I'm in creative mode here. This isn't actually the server. This is just a single player world, or the world download for what we have here. Due to reasons why the server's down, we've had to gather the world download and move on and shut the server down for a little bit until we can get it back up. So what we did, we downloaded the world, we got all that is needed, and then the server was shut down. But there was one thing that didn't work correctly. During the downloads, the overworld, as you can see, was able to download perfectly, and we've got everyone's bases and everything they've done. But when we go through the nether, you can see that we have basically reset the entire nether. If I go above the nether roof right now, there is nothing up here because the world has basically reset the nether and end. Even though I ticked the boxes for downloading the nether and the end, it somehow didn't download or just corrupted in the download time, and it is now reset. It's the exact same seed in the exact same nether, as you can tell, because down there is the exact spot that my nether portal was right at the beginning of the season. But here we are, back to square one, basically. This is really unfortunate and it really sucks, but we have discussed things with the No Lives and all the other Dokeycraft members, and we've come to the conclusion that we think it's time to end the season and get on with a new season. This season has been an absolute blast to play with everyone. It was amazing. It's also one of our longest lasting seasons, lasting up to over 9 months, which doesn't seem like a long time, but for the time it was open, it was really good. Another thing as well to mention is the fact that I've had school things to deal with. We've all kind of been in our last year at school, so it's been trying to balance time between that and Dokeycraft has also been difficult, which has put us off, but we're almost done now, and we can focus, well, me personally, I can focus a little bit more on Dokeycraft, as this is only 12 episodes in 9 months, and hopefully I can get out more episodes in the next season. Now, before we finish off the season and the episode, there are a couple things I like to say. Firstly, thank you to all and every single one of you, because we couldn't have done this without you guys, as well as all the members on the server. Thank you guys for making this an absolute blast. We need one of these somewhere, so let's just put 2 dragon eggs right there. I don't know. Actually, let's put that right there for now. Having the dragon egg is some sort of way to cause wars between the server and fights was absolutely amazing as well. The lore behind it, there was actually lore behind a season of Dokeycraft. I know, it's crazy. But yeah, plans for next season, definitely going to make sure this doesn't happen again. In the past Dokeycraft seasons, I know there have been 4 or 3 other seasons, and you guys probably haven't even seen them. Season 1, absolute blast, until the server crashed. It was nothing to do with me, nothing to do with anyone else. The server just decided to crash itself, and we couldn't find it at all, and it just didn't exist anymore, so we're kind of upset about that. Season 2, same thing happened. And we were like, what is the cause of this? So what we've done is we moved to a different server host for Season 3, and as you all know, there is no Season 3 on my channel, and that's because I actually didn't record that season. It was more of a season that I just enjoyed, and wanted to focus less on recording and more on having fun with friends and stuff like that. And here we are, Season 4. Now, obviously I've learnt a lot in the past seasons to make sure none of this happens, and I know what is the cause of this, and I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Now, yes, there are many things I'm going to change up next season, such as the storage system. Everyone has complained about FPS, which, as you can see, mine actually has gone down right now, but that's also because I have chunks very high. But yeah, as you can see, if you look right there where it says 10,000, that is how many entities or how many things the game is calculating in this area, which is quite a bit. And that's what's causing a bit of lag. So definitely going to improve on that next season, make sure there's less chests and less hoppers, which are causing all the lag. Come down here, you'll actually see that I've put composters above each of the hoppers, which actually helps with lag, as it stops the hoppers from detecting if there is an item above it. Because every time a hopper is placed, non-stop, 30 times a second, it's going to check for an item above it. And that is what causes lag, especially when you have, let's go behind here, thousands of hoppers. So basically, using composters is going to decrease it a bit, but it wasn't enough. Final thing before I end the season off. There's going to be another video uploaded on this world. And what we're going to plan to do, we're going to go into creative mode, and we're going to finish off this Bowser Castle, and we're going to do a time lapse. A massive time lapse in creative, at least the exterior, possibly most of the interior, but I want to get this whole thing done. I won't be focusing on the chest system, mainly because of lag, as I said, but I absolutely love automatic chest systems, don't get me wrong. But yeah, so another video will be coming out on that. Thank you guys for the season. There will be a world download in the description if you join my Discord server, as it will be sent out there. I'll also hopefully send out another world download once this whole castle is done, if you guys want to experience it yourself. But for now, I will see yous in the next season of Dokeycraft.